Hi everyone and welcome to this week's Irish Country Music Instagram Live. Today we're going to be joined by Chantelle Padden, who's in Australia at the moment. So I want to check out, get her on the call now. So in the series so far we've chatted to Patrick Feeney and we've also chatted with Nathan Carter and Cleone Higgin, and we are joined
Hey, how are
now.
you?
Chantelle, how are you getting on?
Not too bad. How are you?
Oh, good. In the intro, I was saying that you're down under in Australia at the moment. So tell us when you made the move back there.
I came back here in May, so it wasn't long after the Late Late Country Show special. And it was a hectic few months back home. So I initially went back just to go back to support my friend who was on a competition back in February. So I ended up staying a little longer than anticipated, but I got back here eventually. I landed back in May and we're still getting settled into our new place here. We're in a lovely part of Perth called Hillary's. So it's it's nice to get back settled in.
Yeah. And the fans of you will know that you were on the country special, as you mentioned there. What was it like, especially being Ryan Tubridy's last ever country music special?
It was very surreal to think it was his last one. It was lovely to meet up with lots of the singers as well. Some of them I hadn't seen in ages, so it was good crack. We all got to catch up backstage, and then of course getting to sing together was lovely. And it was kind of like the end of an era really. So hopefully the new Late Late Show will incorporate something like it, because it was a massive platform for the likes of myself. It was my first ever appearance on the Late Late Show, so it was class. Like, it was a really nice experience, and it was lovely to have been asked, because there is so much talent, especially up and coming, and to get an opportunity like that was just unreal.
And you know, while it is a big show and it does give a platform to so many people, not everyone can get on it for lots of different reasons. So was it like very special and an honor to be asked and to be given such good airtime as well? You weren't just there to do the spaces.
I was looking all kind of glammed up in a lovely costume that was designed by a fantastic Dublin designer. Her information is on my page. I'll pop something up on my story. It was unreal. I felt so show busy, and it was a nice opportunity to work with other female singers as well on the scene. So there was Clodagh Lawler, Claudia Buckley, Niamh Lynn, and like the rest of the singers. We all did like a group song at the end with Margot when she was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, which was unreal. It's a moment that I'll always remember, and definitely one of the highlights of my music career. So it was class, yeah.
And have the queens of country, the Margot, Susan McCann, Philomena, Sandy Kelly, you know, when you bump into them over the years, do they always dispense nice bits of advice and information for you?
Definitely. The big thing when meeting all those particular ladies is they have such fond memories of Belmullet. So we used to have a massive dance hall back in the day. I don't remember it, it's before my time, but it was called the Pam Court, and all the biggest names in the music scene, everything from Daniel O'Donnell to Margot, Philomena Begley, Bruce Shields, everyone who was anyone at the time performed in the Pam Court, and it would be packed. And they would always bring up fond memories they have of that place. And there's one lady in particular, she's very famous in Belmullet. Her name is Annie Mariah, and they always ask about Annie Mariah. So she is famous for definitely for making tea and whatnot for all the big singers, and they were coming down to perform. And it's just gas, like, because it's such a small world. And then I think a lot of them find it hard to believe, like, I suppose coming from Belmullet, it's so hard to make a name for yourself in the country music scene. So the fact that I was in a lineup with all these people that I looked up to, like, genuinely would have done anything to meet these people growing up as a singer. And they're just so encouraging, and they're just like, fair play to you for getting your name out there. It's not easy, because some of them also come from such a small place. And, you know, it can be a blessing, it can be a curse, but if you don't try, you'll never know. And I guess I was just lucky enough to make friends in those kind of circles, and even being so far away now, so many of them keep in contact. It's just the other day that Sandy Kelly messages me on
Oh,
Facebook, and they're always keeping in touch and always such great like words of wisdom and advice, and it's just nice to have that kind of network. Yeah.
what time is it in Australia at the moment?
It's actually not too bad. It's only 25 to 9.
Oh, okay.
So it's great. Yeah.
Terrible. We have
It's a bit
to go.
chilly here at the minute, but hopefully it'll start heating up. What time is it there? It's around
1:30 here. Oh,
ah,
25 to 2.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's lunchtime back home. Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
That's nice.
Yeah. Look, we're waiting for it to heat up here too, so not too dissimilar to you. Obviously, Australia has been massively in the headlines here in Ireland over the last, I suppose over the last 9 months or so, but more particularly over the last 3 weeks with the Irish women's national team playing down under. Was there a bit of a party atmosphere there as the Irish people in Australia getting behind our team?
It was amazing. Like, we were watching videos from when they landed into Sydney Airport, and just the amount of Irish people that were there to greet them. It was class to see. Like, we even watched it here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get tickets because with work and stuff, it was an awkward time. Like, we would have missed half of it by the time we would have got to the stadium it was in. So, but we watched it on the telly, and we were so proud of them, like, to even get that far. And to be able to travel across the world, a group of girls, like all your close friends, it had to have been unreal for them, like some achievement. And we were watching it and we were so proud, like, so it was, yeah, there's like a really good support system here for all the Irish, like even myself now, trying to start up some music and stuff. There is so much support, like all the Irish people from home or that would have known me back home, they're messaging me nonstop and they're kind of like, when are you starting singing here? So there is great support here for all Irish activities. Even like Paddy's Day is mental out here.
And that's a good question. When are you going to start performing out there?
So actually, August, I have a fantastic group of musicians. They're going to be my backing band here. They go by the name of Old Midnight Train. And it's gas. Some of them are really like pure rockers, and there's a few metalheads, and like it's going to be definitely something different. It's kind of all the kind of songs that I love to perform, and then they just add so much like edginess to it. And hopefully mid to late August, we're in like the final stages of like rehearsals, so we want our set list all tight and everyone comfortable with it, and then we'll be ready to rock then, hopefully, and we'll get some gigs in over here, and hopefully people that come will enjoy it. And yeah, it'll be nice to try and make a name for myself here too, something different.
Absolutely. And the new issue of RSVP Country is on shelves at the moment. We have it here.
Yes, it is.
Is here, and of course in the feature you revealed your engagement news, so tell us, have you moved forward with any wedding plans? Oh, you flashed the ring.
Oh god, wedding plans. Do you know what? I have a list of stuff done out, so everything from music. There's going to be a lot of music at this wedding, as you could probably guess. And I think a lot of people, like in my friends and family, were kind of a bit shocked when they kind of heard some of my ideas. It's not traditional, but then some parts of it kind of is. And yeah, it'll be very different. Hopefully all going well if he puts up with me until then. but yeah, I'm so laid back. It's not even funny. Like, I do have some lovely venues in Ireland that I have in mind. I won't go naming any because, that wouldn't be fair. But there's a lot of venues in Ireland that are class. I think it may be 2025. We're kind of set on that year, so it's actually not that long away. We're like halfway through 2023 now, so by the time you book your bands and musicians and whatnot, it won't be long coming around. But definitely there is a lot of my favorite singers and a lot of singers I've looked up to over the years that'll be performing at it. I think I have the music booked before I have the wedding booked. But yeah, I'm really excited to kind of get stuck into the wedding plans now. And sure, I've been planning this since I was about 14, so I kind of have a lot of ideas already set in stone. But yeah.
And have you any hints, or what can you reveal about who might perform or what songs you'd like to include?
Take a wild guess as like one of the musicians. You'll probably be able to guess it going by our interview.
Johnny Brady.
I definitely will be hoping to get Johnny Brady. Definitely he'll be part of the day. And there is so many singers as well. Like, I think I've been to so many weddings and I've had like the great opportunity of singing at so many weddings, and you kind of see what you like and then what you would like to do different, because everyone likes to put their own kind of stamp on it, a bit of them and all their ideas. And I think some weddings there's like DJs and stuff, but anyone that knows me personally, my housemate here in the background's going to be laughing, but I love a good sing song. So there definitely will be some sort of a shindig towards the end of the night also, where it'll just be a big massive sing song, and that's what I was reared on. Like, any opportunity where there was with the family to get together, parties, weddings, even funerals, there would be a sing song. So it's just a big thing. And yeah, I have lots of really exciting things that I'd like to do. And my poor fiance, I don't think he'll get a word in because I have so many ideas. But he's so laid back and he's just kind of like, yeah, go for it, whatever you want.
What's the day job while you're in Australia?
So I actually do entertainment here. I work with kids as well, and that's lovely. It's really rewarding. And at the minute I'm getting ready, would you believe I'm going to do FIFO?
You're going to what?
So that'll be FIFO. So it's fly in, fly out. If you don't, a lot of people won't know what FIFO is. I didn't know what FIFO was. But then there's a lot of like TikToks up of it now at the minute, where you're in the mines and you're doing, there's lots of different roles you can do up there. You can do like construction, hospitality. So yeah, planning on doing FIFO for a while. It'll be an experience. But then my main aim will be to gig here full time. So yeah.
Doing the construction.
Sorry?
I presume you won't be doing the construction.
I have the hard hat ready.
And don't forget the high vis.
The high vis. With these nails, God help me.
Well, on that
note,
yeah. On that note, Chantelle, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And as I mentioned, Chantelle is in the latest issue of RSVP Country, which is still on shelves at the moment ahead of our new issue later this month. If you want to keep up with country music, head over to rsvplive.ie/country music, where you can sign up to our weekly newsletter, which will bring all the latest news, pictures, events, weddings from the country scene, you name it, right to your inbox every week, as well as on rsvplive.ie/country music. You can keep up with all the latest news at your leisure. And if you want to keep up with Chantelle, you can find her on Instagram as well. So Chantelle, thank you so much for your time and best of luck with the construction work at the wedding.
Thank you so much for having me, and best of luck with the new issue.
Thank you so much. See you later.
See you later, everyone.